The results-driven Merrimack Valley Chamber of Commerce invites you to connect your business with 1,000 other companies just like yours, including education and workforce development, healthcare, professional services, manufacturing, retail, nonprofit, trades and vocations, hospitality, among many others, and benefit with chamber programs and services such as government affairs, energy and economic development, small business assistance, networking opportunities, women in business programs, young people in business programs, and more. We invite your business to become a starring member of the Merrimack Valley Chamber today and see what a difference this chamber will make for you. Join your community's most trusted, effective, and relevant business network connection today. The Merrimack Valley Chamber of Commerce.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Merrimack Valley Chamber Means Business program. I hope you enjoyed the first segment. We have another great guest to close out the show today. We have Barbara Maffeo from Body and Brain Yoga Tai Chi right here in the Merrimack Valley in Lawrence. So welcome to the show, Barbara. We appreciate you joining us. So for those who aren't familiar with Body and Brain Yoga Tai Chi right here in Lawrence, what is your business and what do you do?
So we're actually called a yoga studio. Yes. Body and Brain is called that because we're trying to help people connect their body and their brain.
Yep.
You know, a lot of yoga studios are more about stretching, but we say our physical body is always in the present moment, but our mind is usually everywhere, right?
that way, yeah.
Yes.
Forward,
so that's what
behind.
We're trying to help gather them together and bring your mind into your body. And we certainly do stretching. We do some simple meditation in our class. We focus on the breath a lot. We do a lot of workshops. We also teach Tai Chi at the center. A lot of people are interested in Tai Chi classes, so we do have a couple of options of Tai Chi, and we do have in-person classes now 7 days a week.
Nice to be back. So what exactly is Tai Chi for those who aren't familiar with it?
Tai Chi is kind of a disciplined movement. You know, it really helps people create balance.
Yep.
And a lot of people take Tai Chi, it helps people create focus, I should say, but a lot of people take it because they have balance issues even. Our physicians recommend it because it's a pretty gentle form of energy movement. So it's usually specific structured postures you learn, and it does challenge your balance a little bit. And so as people age, they're looking always for balance, you know, to improve their balance.
Yep. And you're located right in Lawrence, right? The Riverwalk, correct?
We're right at the Riverwalk complex. Yeah, we have a great little studio. We're right on the ground floor on the back side of the 290 Merrimack Street building.
Yep.
Yeah. We've been there almost 7 years.
Yeah, I remember the ribbon cutting. It seems like yesterday, but 7 years ago. That's a great accomplishment. So congratulations on that. And with Body and Brain, you know, the yoga studio. It's amazing, like you said. A lot of people think what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen down the road. I should have done this yesterday. I should have done that. They're forgetting what's happening right here in this present moment. You want to talk about that real quick? About how you can get people into this moment?
Yeah, so some of it is being aware of your body more. Like we spend our life focused externally a lot. You know, we have lately, of course, since COVID, everybody's on the computer more, on Zoom, you know, and so our focus is external. So by bringing your focus into your body, then you can bring your mind into your body. So we do a lot of things like we do tapping of our abdomen. We focus a lot, if you know the chakra system, we focus a lot on the second chakra, which is in the lower abdomen. And then sometimes we even do body tapping. Yeah. As a way, it's like it's like knocking on the door to my body, let me in. And so as we bring people's attention more to their body, then their mind follows and their mind comes to their body. So then you hear the word of mindfulness, right? Yep. You've heard that term? So we say most of us, our minds are just full, right? Yeah. All kinds of information. Yeah. But we want you to be mindful, which means really being in the present moment. And so as we teach people that through class, through stretching, through the conversation we have during class, it really does help people to come to their body more and quiet their mind down. Our minds are way too busy. We see so many people with anxiety, especially since COVID. Anxiety, I say, is its own pandemic.
Sure.
And so through our practice, we really help people manage that state more and learn to manage their energy.
No, it's all great. We actually had Cholet, who works at Body and Brain, at one of our chamber events, and she had everyone going like this with their eyes shut, and it made a difference for a lot of people. And I know a lot of people were very interested in learning more about it. So I want to thank you for all the help you do right here in the Merrimack Valley. And you're also, even though your studio's right there, you take the show on the road sometimes as well. Tell us about an event you have coming up.
So we have an event coming up May 19th. It's called Love Heals. It's going to be a documentary film that our headquarters created. Our headquarters is in Arizona.
Okay.
And so the founder of Body and Brain, Ilchi Lee, he has a passion to really help humanity heal both physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So with that passion, he hired people to create this film, and it takes place actually in Arizona. And so we're going to bring that film to the North Andover Historical Society on May 19th. It'll start at 6:30 to 9. We'll do a little introduction. We'll have an awareness type of little lecture.
Sure.
And then the film, and then we'll have light refreshments afterwards. So we're really encouraging people to come and see Love Heals, and it really speaks a lot about our relationship to ourselves. I think a lot of people don't even really like themselves.
Okay.
We're disappointed in ourselves. Maybe our body has let us down. Why has this happened to me? But through the film, people can see the experience of these 18 participants in the film, and it'll show you their experience and their journey of self-healing by really self-acceptance.
Wow. No, that sounds like a great event, and like you said, a lot of people are going through these problems right now. So it's something they can come learn from people that have actually been through it, and then bring it to their own life as well after.
Right. So that's what we hope to see, that we'll see an audience come to the event that maybe have never practiced yoga. And it doesn't mean you have to practice yoga afterwards, but you'll learn some tips and tools, even in the film, of ways you can just better connect to yourself.
Yep.
But certainly would love to see people decide they want to come to yoga, but it's not a prerequisite.
Yeah, they don't have to be a member with Body and Brain. They don't have to even know anything about Body and Brain. It's open to all this event, all ages, is it?
Yeah, it's really, actually, I was at the North Andover Senior Center the other day inviting them to come to this event. That I feel like even as we age, a lot of times we really don't know how to manage our physical condition, whether our physical condition, our emotional state, or what kind of conversation goes on in our head that maybe sabotages us, right? And so through the film, people will see, I see how I can better manage that. So it's really, the 18 participants that are in the film are not members of Body and Brain. They went to different parts of the country and seeked out people that would participate, and they all have these stories that they tell in the film. It's very fascinating, and about their own journey and then their journey of healing. So they did a 5-day practice together out in Arizona, and then they took the tools of that practice home with them.
Yep.
Maybe some of them don't even live near a yoga studio, but they took the tools that they learned as they were out there, and now they use that in their everyday life.
So who are the type, if you're sitting at home watching this show right now and you're listening to Barbara, who are the types of people that you would tell you want to come to this event? So
it could be anyone. If you have some physical ailment that maybe you're not satisfied with the results you've gotten so far in your medical practice or in your care that you've received, or maybe a lot of people come to us and they're on some kind of medication for different ailments or different conditions, whether they can't sleep, whether, like I said, anxiety. And not that we guarantee that everybody's going to come off medication.
Sure.
But a lot of times people can really reduce their medication, or they just start to see parts of their life that may have contributed even to their own condition. And maybe it's that part of their life, some past memory, that they need to heal. And in doing that, then maybe they can have a sense of healing even in their physical body.
Oh, it's amazing. So how do people learn more about this event? How do they register? And then just remind them the date again.
So again, they could call the studio. We're right in the Riverwalk complex. We're called Body and Brain. The phone number is 978-688-5200. It is up on our Facebook. It's up on our Eventbrite. We have it on Eventbrite. It's on our website. So if you checked Body and Brain at Riverwalk, you could see the event up there. And there is a $20 fee to come to the event.
Sure.
But there's a QR code up. If you live in the area, I have posters everywhere, so I'm
Can't
actually,
miss it, so you have some
after
events
today,
right there.
I'm gonna go out and do some more postering. So
Oh, that's great.
yeah,
And it's right at the North Andover Historical Society, which is a great spot for it. It's a great auditorium right there as well, so it's a great place to have the event also.
Yeah, we're really happy to have found this place to hold this presentation at. It's a perfect size for us, and I feel like it's easy for people to get to.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're really looking forward to having people join us. And we'll offer actually a free introductory session. If anyone is interested in trying out yoga, we'll invite them to come into the studio at a different date and do what we call an introductory session for free. Usually it costs $20 to do that. So anyways, we just want to see people, they can even learn a little bit, maybe even if all we do is teach them some of the things that they saw in the film, they could learn that in the introductory session.
Oh, that's great. Now I'm curious, for people who don't do yoga yet, I know it keeps growing and growing, but for those who don't do yoga yet, what would be the reason they should start doing it?
Some people, it's funny, say to me, "Oh, I don't do yoga because I'm not flexible." So I think that's why somebody should come to yoga, to improve both your physical flexibility and I say your mental flexibility.
Yep.
I didn't join yoga till I was in my mid-50s, and trust me, I was not at all flexible. But I realized a lot of my stiffness came from my brain.
Yep.
So as we learn to connect to ourselves, we can sort of watch our own condition and then see ways that we can sort of change and then improve physical condition. A lot of people come and they just improve, maybe they have some physical condition. Lower back, we see a lot of people with lower back pain.
Sure.
And so a lot of times that improves, or shoulder ailments or arthritis, or like I said, anxiety is really prevalent out there. Sleep issues, we see a lot of people with sleep issues. We'll also introduce there a book that the film is connected with. It's called Water Up, Fire Down. And it sounds, what the heck is that, right?
Huh.
So it means really we need to have our heads cool and our abdomen warm.
Okay.
And so through stress, we're usually the opposite. So we're really usually all hotheads. And so we help people create the opposite. And then that's the optimal of physical health, is to have a cooler head and a warm belly. And through the simple practices at the studio, people learn how to maintain that more.
Yeah, it's stuff you just don't think about, which is great to have, a resource like your company, your business, Body and Brain, right in the Merrimack Valley, right at the Riverwalk, right off the highway. It's a great opportunity for people to come learn more about yoga, about mindfulness, as you were saying as well. And it's really a great opportunity. So anything you'd like to add before we sign off today? I know you talked a little about the movie, the screening experience. And let me ask you as well, I know you played this movie at a few other times before. What has the response been to those who attended?
So people, we actually, when it first came out, which was just a couple months ago, we showed it to our members. Members would come to the studio and would have some showings at the studio, and people have really enjoyed it. Or I did one locally here in Lawrence, and the people that came to that really enjoyed the film. They got a lot out of it. And hopefully they'll go home and use some of that practice on themselves. So we've had basically all good responses to the film.
So it's taking place May 19th again. And just tell everyone at home what it's called, how they can find out more about it, and anything else you'd like to add.
Okay, so the film is called Love Heals. And so it's we're presenting it on May 19th at the North Andover Historical Society, right on 800 Massachusetts Avenue in North Andover. It'll start at 6:30 p.m. We'll do an introduction, and then the film will actually start around 7. The film is about an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll have light refreshments and answer questions, question and answer time afterwards. And so we just would really, our vision is always to reach out into the community and share what we have in the community. I teach actually Tai Chi in Haverhill at the senior housing developments.
Yeah.
And so we're always trying to reach out and do something in the community. So that's why I'm really excited to share this film out there.
Perfect. Well, I want to say thank you to bringing it right here to the Merrimack Valley. Thank you for all you do at Body and Brain Yoga Tai Chi as well. We appreciate you being part of the community right here in the Merrimack Valley. And I just want to say thank you for joining us today as well.
And thank you. And we are really happy to be part of this community and see people grow and change,
Yeah.
And really happy. If anyone looks us up on the internet and Google, you'll see we only have 5-star reviews. And so that's how a lot of members come to us, as they see the reviews. and they decide this is the yoga studio they want to choose.
Perfect. Well, thank you again, Barbara. We appreciate being part of the show. I want to say thank you to everyone at home for watching another edition of the Merrimack Valley Chamber of Means Business Program. You can find out more about the Merrimack Valley Chamber by calling 978-686-0900. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. And you can also check out merrimackvalleychamber.com to find out more information about the Chamber. Or you can check out our community calendar to find out more about Barbara's event coming up on May 19th. So thank you all for joining us today. Thank you to Barbara as well. And we look forward to seeing you for another edition next time.